Okay. Well, hi, everybody. As the first slide suggests, I'm Evan Langert with the Langert Commercial Group. We are a group of commercial real estate brokers serving Maryland, D.C., Northern Virginia, and really we go beyond that, but for the most part, that's where our business is. I'm a local guy, born in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Grew up within 10 minutes or so of the University of Maryland. Used to ride my bike up there as a kid. Went to school there, got a business degree at Smith, and decided I would get out of the area and go to Florida. Got my law degree at Florida State University. Florida proved too hot for me. So I came back up here, took the Maryland bar and passed it in 1985. Got an offer from a law firm in Montgomery County, but also from Maryland National Bank as a commercial real estate lender. They were one of the 25 largest banks in the country at the time, pretty high flying. So I did that for 5 years. I was a commercial real estate lender. I then joined the founder of Federal Realty Investment Trust. If you don't know who they are, they own everything but from Bethesda Road to Pike and Rose, Congressional Plaza, and I could spend my whole 8 minutes reciting their properties. They trained me in brokerage, and because I was being groomed to take over that company, that's where I first got exposed to brokerage. Spent 15 years as a commercial real estate leasing attorney. I was in charge of the eastern half of the United States for 9 years for a publicly traded REIT. So I've just got hundreds and hundreds of transactions as an attorney. Um, got weary of just sitting in my office with stacks of leases and other documents, negotiating with other attorneys, but remembered how much I liked brokerage and went off into that in 2005. Next slide, please. Just a little personally, there's my wife and I on our wedding day. That's in Half Moon Bay, California, where we got married on the bluffs of what would break ground 2 weeks later for the Ritz-Carlton. Glad we got married when we did. It would have been a little dusty. And here we are in later years. My wife is a fabulous artist, so I just put a couple of, she's a chameleon, she can paint everything, but I just wanted to put a couple of her abstracts down there. She had a gallery for 11 years when we lived in California. Next slide, please. Just a little bit about me. Yes, that's really me. I've been a musician since I was 14. That's a picture of my first band. I am on the bottom row, second from the right. That's a headshot on the right that I did um, whoops, back in the early 90s. Played in a lot of bands around here. Had the pleasure of playing with some of the best musicians in the DC area, guitar players in the DC Hall of Fame. Had Chuck Brown's drummer, Kim Boy Scoggins, for a couple of years in our band, a sax player that played with Chuck Brown. If anyone's old enough to know who he is, but that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. It didn't happen. So next slide, please. So this is what I am now and what I've been doing. Langer Commercial Group serves primarily Maryland, D.C., and Northern Virginia. I won't read the list of states, but we've done stuff all up and down the eastern seaboard. So if you have stuff out of the area, it's worth talking to me. I have a national network I can refer to because of some of the positions I've had, so I can probably direct people if I'm not the guy. Next slide, please. Um, so we're the companies that I worked for when I was an attorney were fully diversified. So a lot of people just do retail, they just do office, they just do hotels. We had all five major property types, and by the time I came out into brokerage, I was fluent in all of them. So we do retail, restaurants are a subcategory of retail. We do office, we do industrial, we help people buy and sell apartment buildings. Hotels and motels have done several churches, houses of worship, and a number of 1031 exchanges. Restaurant wise, I actually used to be part owner of the Pizza Movers that's still in downtown Tacoma Park. Love working with restaurants. Next slide, please. So these are just a few examples of, I mean, we've done hundreds and hundreds of deals, but on the retail side, you can see some of the household names: Starbucks, Chipotle, Dollar General, Sweet Frog. WaveMax is actually a national laundromat chain. I did 3 locations for them in Maryland. Feline Vet Care, we just put into the Rock Creek Village Shopping Center in Rockville at Norbeck Road in Bower. They'll be opening in November. If you have cats, this guy's a great vet. He's serviced our cats. Board and Brew is a game board cafe in College Park in Philadelphia. I did both of those locations. Next slide, please. These are some of the office deals that we've done. You'll see the Goldberg group there. If you've been in the group a while, you know Dave Goldberg. I've done 2 leases for him. You'll also see FSA Wealth Partners. That's Jim Joseph, who was in the group for years. Did a 5,000 plus square foot office space for him. Q Care serves people on the autism scale. I did a 5,000 square foot lease for them in Germantown. Dole, everybody probably recognizes. I did office space for them. Celebrity's not really office space. I just didn't know what to put them in, and I did one of them in Owings Mills. And then last slide. These are some of the industrial ones. Hillmouth is in Gaithersburg. They also have 3 auto care locations in Howard County. We did their Gaithersburg one. ProTech is in Tech Road. We did 20,000 square feet for them. Cheer Extreme All Stars was in Mount Airy. KG Truck and Auto in Glen Burnie on 8th Avenue. So this is just again, it's a small smattering of the different types of deals that we've done. Um, and I think that's about it. I don't know where I am on time, but I appreciate your attention and listening to me. If you have any questions about any tenant that wants to lease space, or anybody who wants to buy or sell a building, they want to buy to occupy for their business, or if they want to buy as an investment, we're fluent in all of that stuff. That's all I got.
All right, thanks so much for